what I want to talk about are your years you were in the CIAA, starting with Union and then Hampton. And some of your good players and coaches and something that help you build your program or schools.
Well, first of all, Willard Bailey is responsible for me leaving Eastern Illinois. We had just won a national championship in 1978, and wanted to get back on the East Coast. And Bailey, as you all know, a legend within his own rights. I think it was something like 21 straight years of a winning season at Virginia Union. But I came over as his offensive coordinator in 1980. I was there for a couple of years and then went to Howard. But when Bailey was called to go home to Norfolk State, I was called by Dr. Shannon, who was then the president, back to Virginia Union, and had a great run. I think we were like 60, 30, and 2 in the 8 years that we were the head coach there. And then in 1992, we went down to Hampton, and we were there for 16 years. And throughout that career in the CIAA, both at Virginia Union as well as at Hampton, you know, he just was around so many outstanding people, from administrators to outstanding assistant coaches, and of course, great players. And we finished our career after moving from Hampton. We went down to Florida A&M in 2008 and was there for 5 years. And all total, 40 years of college coaching, and it was just an outstanding career, blessed career. We only follow John Merritt, Tennessee State, and Eddie Robinson from Grambling, the only 2 guys that had more victories in their careers. So again, I was just blessed to be around a lot of great people.
What was your general philosophy as far as coaching?
Well, the bottom line is you don't try to create a champion on game day. You want to create a champion every day. I always thought that on Sundays, everybody's week should start in church. Find a man's spirit, there also you find him. Then on Mondays, you got to go to class. You can't get smarter and turn in somebody else's homework. You got to do it for yourself. In the weight room, it's not osmosis. You got to lift. You got to put the time in. You got to put the reps in. If you want to get faster, you got to run. You can't watch other folks run and get faster. So do things that champions do all week. Then the only thing that changed on game day is the atmosphere.
Looking back to include Coach Bailey, who were some of the coaches that you kind of grabbed that sort of help you build your foundation?
Well, I'll tell everybody, my biggest mentor was Eddie Robinson. We talked to him 2 or 3 times every week prior to his death. And as you know, when he came and allowed us to play Grambling in the Meadowlands when I was at Virginia Union, of course, he took us along just to be the other team, and he wanted to impress his alumni in the New York area. But we was able to come out 47-36. And I played Eddie 10 times over my career. And I never allowed him to win simply because I told him I respected him so much until I always wanted to impress him. And of course, at some point he said, well, I am impressed, so stop whipping me. But of course him, then of course you get a lot from, you've been around so many great, Bailey again, you pick up things from Darryl Mudra, who was my college coach, and also I worked with him. We won a national championship. You just, in this business, you don't reinvent the wheel, you just borrow spokes. So along the way, I've been able to work with some great people and just take a little bit from each and kind of put it into the idea that in life, you don't get what you expect, you get what you inspect.
Okay, looking at the CIAA, then as a coach, and now looking back at it as an administrator, what are your plans for Virginia?
Well, the first thing, it's a great opportunity because you're talking about taking over a program that is steeped in tradition. It's not like we're looking for uncharted waters. The tradition is there. We just need to reclaim it. And usually when that's the case, it's about organization, It's about discipline. It's about putting a strategic plan in place. And I tell you, we're in a people business. And the more we can organize and get people excited about what they're doing, it's going to be a challenge. It's a lot of work. But I'm excited that, again, we're talking about reclaiming and not doing something that's we're not familiar with. So I want us to be competitive in every sport each year. I want our young people to be ambassadors for the university and for the sport itself that they represent. And we got to get our alumni and boosters in line with what it takes. We can't go to the president's office every time there's a need. We need to have strong support from the community and from our boosters. And when young people are having a good experience, they will show you on game day.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Is it? Sometimes